How bad is this event for Peggy Carter? Can you unlock her free to play? How much gold do you need to spend to get that meta item for these monthly milestones? In some ways, this event is worse than we thought. In some ways, it's a little better than we thought. We're talking about all these calculations, what you need to do to complete this event and unlock Peggy Carter in this video. And if you're ready for that Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Valley Club. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great day. We're talking about this trashy woman at a time event for Peggy Carter. Is it possible for you to unlock it without spending gold? Is it possible for you to get these meta items without spending gold? We're talking all about the calculations, what you need to do in this video. But before we get to all that, if this is your first time here on the channel, we talk about Marvel Strike Force here, at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button so you know as soon as a new video goes up. We got tips, tricks, we have gameplay, news videos, and everything else to help your Marvel Strike Force experience. But let's go right back into the game and talk about this event. There's this woman at a time event going on right now. And to complete this, you're gonna need some points for this event, and you're gonna need to potentially open orbs. These are the point totals for the 4 orbs in the store. We're gonna go look at the orb contents, see which one is gonna be the best value if you're gonna open any of these. There's also some offers in the store where you can spend gold to get points for this, but get nothing in return. Let's go down and see where the meta item is. That is all the way down at milestone 40. Excuse me, not milestone 40, milestone 35. 40 million is where you need to get this bulletproof uniform for the month-long milestone event for a US agent. So this is the ultimate target, but this is not that far off. So I think this should be the target for most players, that 30 million. Now to get this, you will need to spend some gold. To get this, you don't need to spend a lot of gold because there's some other milestones that you need to take into account. First is this British invasion milestone by battling in raids. You're gonna need to, you get 100 points for each raid battle, which means that you need to average about a little more than 10 per day, 10 raid battles per day. In total, this event, this British invasion event, will get you 16.9 million points towards the woman at a time milestone. The other place that you're gonna get these milestones are on the web, and the web milestones look like this. This is something that you need to spend energy on. Spending 1,000 energy. If you spend 1,000 energy per day, which you will need to spend some power cores and do some refreshes, that is exactly 4 energy the refreshes that you do. You'll need to do the 50 core refreshes 4 times for that. I think it's 3 times for that. But what you'll need to do is get this. Now, the points that you get from this per day, 3.3 million, which is a little different than we saw on the web for these calculations. It did not include this 1.2 million. So some of the early calculations don't take this into account and would lead you to believe that you need to spend more gold than you initially. So this multiplied by 7, this is a little over 7 million that you're getting per day. Actually, it's a little over 8 million that you're getting through the entire event if with this. So that's more points that was not taken into account. Now, per day, you're getting 3.3 million. Through the life of this event, you're getting 23.1 million total. And these are the calculations here. Now, the other thing that you're gonna get are these daily web milestones. So every day you could go on to the web and then claim these milestones. Don't forget that you could get these. And you're getting 100 per day. This is my claimed item. Now, sometimes through these events, they give a little extra on Fridays. So this would be the worst case scenario. 100,000 per day, which means through the life of the event, you're getting 700,000 of these. So if we look at all of these numbers here, the total you're gonna get from these max milestones, that is the British invasion milestone for the raid battles, the wield the shield battles, or the wield the shield milestones for the energy spending, and those daily web milestones, you're getting 40,700,000 just from doing these milestones, spending no gold, which means that for these woman at a time milestones, to get to milestone 35 for this meta item here, this bulletproof uniform, you don't need to spend any gold. Now, if you want to get to this this milestone 36 for those 30 Peggy Carter shards, you would need to spend a little bit more, and that breaks down to 1.3 million gold for those Peggy Carter shards. Now, you can spend those on those event orbs, but if you're just looking to get the max amount of points for the least amount of gold spent, there are some offers in here. Now, I wouldn't buy a lot of these offers. Now, if this was a $10 offer, I think it'd be worth it. If this was a $5 offer, this would be a great deal. But these are a little more expensive. Now, if you want to spend the least amount of gold, this is the way to do it. You get nothing in return, though, if you buy these milestone points. You also have this one, 5 million gold for 2 million of these milestone points. Not really worth it unless you potentially look at the ranking rewards for this. Now, the orbs that you can get, we have a few of them. The Patriots orb, which is the one that I've opened. I've opened a few of these. Trash on that. Now, this, if you're a newer player, you don't have these characters at 7 stars, this is actually a pretty good orb here. And then the right pillar here, for most players, trash unless you don't have these characters at 7 star. Now, where can you get the Peggy Carter shards? Well, they are in the middle. 15% of the time, you're getting 20 shards. Very, very low chance for Peggy Carter. Very low chance for John Walker, U.S. agent. And then the common shard drops. You could get 5 shards of each of these. 12% chance to get when you combine for each of these, which means that you're probably getting less. Now, if you do the math on these, per 2 million spent on this, you're getting about 7 Peggy Carter shards, so not the best. This Royal Soldier's orb, it looks even worse, guys, so I would not spend on this one. This is where you could get 5 Peggy Carter shards, but you have other characters in here, like Toad. You have some recently farmable characters like Phantom X and Spider-Woman. You can get up to 20 shards on this one as well, but this orb looks a little worse in my opinion. Now, on these sides, you get some of these character shards here. I'm not sure how they were chosen. They just look like random characters that were just thrown into the mix there. This one, the Strategic Reserve orb, doesn't look that great either. We have some teal gear in here, which is great. We have some orange gear in here, which is greater for players that don't have a surplus. And purple gear, that's more for newer players. We also have additional gear here, some catalyst, teal, orange, and purple varieties, and then we have some of these, so not that great. The drop rates on these are actually very, very bad. Now, if you want to get the best ratio of gold spent per points towards your towards the milestones, there's this Royal Reserve orb where you spend 500,000 gold for 600,000 points in there. Now, for this, you're getting decent items here. You're getting some catalysts here. You're getting a few things. And if we look at the averages, per 500,000 spent, you should get about 2 Gear 17s. That's just the math on that. You could get more, you could get less, but the average out is 2 Gear 17s per 500,000 of these, and per 2 million of these, 7 Peggy Carter shards. And of course, you could get more or less, but that is how the math works out on this. So if you're just looking at this and trying to get this meta item for the monthly milestone, not that bad. If you're doing this to try to unlock Peggy Carter, yeah, you can unlock Peggy Carter with this event. If you're trying to get a lot of stars on Peggy Carter, though, this is a very, very trashy event. I don't think it's worth it going down past milestone 36 unless that was gold that you're going to spend anyway and you like to gamble and you want to get those orbs. You could get a lot of shards for your Ultimus orbs, which it's not a horrible thing. Now, where you could also shoot for is this top 1%, where you could get some of these dark promotion credits. You could get some of these T2 level 5 ions, which are very, very rare in the game right now. You're also going to get that in the top 10% as well. You also get more Peggy Carter shards here, but the cutoff for the dark promo credits is that top 1%. Now, we already have some big scores in the game, some huge spenders that either spent a lot of gold in this game or they bought a lot of offers where they got a lot of points towards the milestones. So also have in these milestones there's a few things that are pretty good. We have a lot of points to Justice medals. We have a 5 red star Captain America in this, so that's not that bad either. So decent stuff in this. As far as unlocked for Peggy Carter, though, this event in its entirety, not that great. And if you're looking for to try to unlock the shards for Peggy Carter or trying to get these orbs are pretty trashy. So that is how to do these calculations event, guys, and hopefully you use this to make it work out for you. You will need to spend a little power cores to refresh your energy, but other than that, the event itself, you can get the meta item. For Peggy Carter, though, it is a little bit of downside. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully this helps you make a decision one way or the other what you're going to do with this event. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. Check out some of my other videos as well. We have a news video coming out later today, so make sure you check that out with Brother the Purple Sticky. First time on the news, so yes, this should be very, very fun. I will see you guys next time, though. Hulk fist bump. Have a great rest of your day. ValleyFlyin out.